I've got some big news for you, and I want to get into some detail here about, of course, the American presidential election. Now, most people, if you ask them, think, oh, well, Trump's going to win. Why? Because this.
Brand new poll from Iowa showing that President Trump is leading Biden now 50% to 32%.
Donald Trump showing in these polls that he continues to hold an advantage over President Joe Biden.
A new Wall Street Journal survey shows Mr. Trump leading in 6 battleground states.
New polling from the New York Times shows it isn't hurting him in key battleground states.
And that is the case. Most of the times anyone's ever talked about polls, Trump is winning. I'd be more than happy with that result for the obvious of reasons. Also, if you have a look at a thing called the Real Clear Politics average, which puts together all of the polls in the swing states, and they do their numbers, yet they believe that Trump is winning, according to those polls, just in Wisconsin, but a pretty big margin in Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Nevada, and again, just in front in Michigan. Now, let's imagine if Biden wins 2 of those seats or states, but Trump won all the rest, then Trump would, of course, be the president. Well, there is a change. It does not fill me with great joy to tell you, but I want you to deal with facts and not wake up like a Hillary Clinton supporter going, what? One of 2 outcomes could happen? This is the latest national poll from Fox News.
President Biden gets his best result this election cycle in the head-to-head against former President Donald Trump. He leads 50-48. That is within the margin of error. President Biden hasn't been ahead of former President Trump in the polls since October 2023.
Now, interestingly, when you have a look at the 5-way race, because remember, it's not just 2 names on the ballot, there's Kennedy, there's a whole bunch of other ones. Well, according to this, Biden would win by 1 point. Now, again, it's not about what the national race is, because, you know, clearly Trump leads in Texas by a massive margin and he loses in California by a big number. So it's all about those swing states. We need to see swing states polling, currently good for Trump. But the issues are also pretty good for Donald Trump right now. Again, more from the Fox News poll. So if the election is about the issues that are strong for Biden, Biden wins. If the issues are the ones that Trump is strong on, Trump wins.
While Biden leads on the democracy issue by 6 points, Trump leads on immigration by 9. Republicans slamming yesterday's executive order shielding 500,000 undocumented spouses from deportation as mass amnesty. On the economy, Trump has a 5-point lead. A whopping 68% of registered voters feel its condition is only fair or poor. 41% report they're falling behind in their personal finances. And Biden's approval rating is deep underwater on the economy, inflation, immigration, and the Israel-Hamas war.
So, Fox News polling headline national number. Biden has taken the lead. We are a week and a bit away from the first presidential debate, which of course will be the next turning point in the race. Is it where Biden starts to get up and over Trump and we see what happened in 2020 happen again? Or this is a blip, who cares? Look at the states, look at the issues, Trump is still in the lead. We'll all learn together. But one thing that is absolutely freaking out the left, black voters, because they are supposed to always vote Democratic, right? Remember, what did Joe Biden say? If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Well, a few people who aren't going to.
I keep looking for signs that this is going to go back to normal, and I don't see it yet in the polling. If anything, right now we're careening towards a historic performance for a Republican presidential candidate, the likes of which we have not seen in 6 decades. Look at black voters under the age of 50. Holy cow, folks. Holy cow. Look at this. Joe Biden was up by 80 points among this group back at this point in 2020. Look at where that margin has careened down towards. It's now just, get this, 37 points.
Nothing to see here. Which poll will they believe? Of course, the White House have said we don't believe any of the polls, except for the one where we're winning.